Hello again. All right, part 3. We're up to part 3. The last video I did these 2 skinny strips, sliver strips, card front panels. And now I think I'm going to play with these ones because I may have to trim off some, which will give me even more strips. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Let's see. That would be, if I do 2 colors together, that would be pretty. Alrighty, so that'll fit on there. So if I just do 2 strips on each card, that would be nice. Alright, so I'm going to need them to be maybe 5 inches. How big are these cards? Oh, these cards are smaller, but that's okay. Alright, I can trim them down if I need to. Oh, that's right. Okay, these were the cutoffs. So I do have this one. I'll put this on these. There. Alright, so I do need to trim a little bit off. Maybe 1/8 of an inch. Yep. Alright, I'll do that. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, so I'll do that. And then these ones, I need to be, that's 4 1/4, so I need them to be 4 by 4 3/4. Okay. So 4 3/4. Okay, so I need to take about 1/8 of an inch off. There. So that's ready. Ooh, that's perfect. A little wide. That's okay, I'll trim them after I do this. Let me finish doing this first, because then I can mix the colors that I want together. Alrighty, so I've got another little pile of scraps here. Ooh, that will be pretty to put those together and make a little panel card front. Alright, so let's see. We've got those 2 together, those 2 together. I think I want, there, switch those over. Okay, now how will that fit on here? Does that fit? Nope, I need to trim a wee bit off of this. There. Alright, that's better. How about this one? I'm going to need a wee bit off of this one too. Yep. Gotta make sure. Alright, yes. Perfect. 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 Okay, I guess these are ready to go together. Yep. Nice. Okay, so what I'm thinking though is I might want to run these through an embossing folder, so I think I will tape these together before I glue them down. So, and now you're going to see why I like to have, if I set them aside, where did I put them? Alrighty. Alright. I have too many projects going all at once here. Alright, just use tape, Barbara. Just use tape. Okay. I was looking for my mailing labels so to use those as tape because you're not going to see it on the back anyway, so. But that's okay. This will work. Alexa, set timer 20 minutes. I forgot to do that.
20 minutes. Starting now.
Silly me. Don't want to make them too long for you. 20 minutes is just about long enough, I think. Down on the floor. I have a basket on top of my shoe bin. I have a shoe bench bin at the bottom of my bed, and I have a basket on top of it so that when I pull stuff out of the closet and put it on, if I don't love it and I go to hang it back in the closet for whatever reason, then I put it in that basket instead, and when that basket is full, I get rid of it. So, because a friend of mine challenged me to get rid of at least one item every day for the entire year for my New Year's resolution, and I've been doing pretty darn good so far. There's on days when I forget, I just make up for it another day, and I certainly do make up for it, that's for sure. But the clothing bin, that's a good idea. That's a good way to do that. So, but my cat likes to get in there and lay on it, so I put a towel on top, and he'll go in and lay on that instead. All right, so now I need a folder. Let's see. My go-to folder, my polka dots. I love the polka dots. All righty. Alrighty. So let's, I'm sure I could do two at a time. There. Alrighty. Oops, I need two ink plates. That's better. Nice. That's pretty. All right. Two more. 2, 3. I don't think I better push it. I think I'm just gonna stick with 2, and then I'll have the 1 extra. That's okay. Last one. Perfect. All right. Put that back in there. And let's see. Those are pretty. Alrighty dighty. So let's put these on here. And I should have one that's taller than the others, which would be that one. Because there's one that's taller. All right. So, and the rest can go on there. Alrighty, so let's do this. That's pretty. I really like the difference that a folder makes. That's really pretty. With all the little bumpies. All those little polka dots. Just check and make sure I didn't get thrown off. Somebody's trying to call in on me here. And I don't want to get thrown off. But sometimes I do. Oh, these are really pretty. I like the look of combining all these colors together. I think that tickles my fancy a lot more than just one solid sheet. That's probably, maybe that's why I like scraps so much. But I've always been the type of person to look at something and say, oh, I can make that. Oh, I love that. I can make that. And figure out how to do it. So, I think I learned that from my mom and her sewing growing up, because she used to sew all of our clothes for us, even jeans. She would make us jeans. So, and I always liked peasant blouses or like apron top blouses with pockets. I always wanted pockets. So, but I'll never forget the year that I saw an advertisement for footy pajamas, and I wanted a pair. And I was trying to explain it to my mom, so I drew a picture, and she said, okay, well, let's go to the store and see. I want to see how they're made. So we went to the store, and we found a pair, and she looked at it, and she drew a couple things down, and we came home, and she actually made me a pair of footy pajamas. And that was just really interesting to me, because she was able to use the patterns that we had for different parts. And then she just kind of went on that. So when they came out fine, I wore them. They were wonderful. All right, so we've got all these done. That's exciting. All righty, so now we have all of these ready. So we've got those. We've got all the solid ones. So these are the double sides. These are the solid ones. And we've got the heart cards. All right, so those are all ready. Now we just have these little itty bitty scraps, and we have these. And let's see, and we have these strips and these squares. I think I'm going to play with these squares or rectangles next. Let's see what I can do with these. Alrighty, so let's see. I've got some more of these squares, and I'm wondering that would be pretty. Alright, but I need bigger ones than these, so that's okay. I've got bigger ones in here. I'll take 4 just in case, okay? And I'll just line these up by size because I know some are different sizes. Okay, so these ones and these ones, those are the same height. All right, so let's see. There, will they fit this way? No, they will only fit that way, okay, but that's okay, because I can glue those down. That'll be pretty for a front, so let's do that. That's pretty. All right, so let that one dry, and then I'll trim that down. And these, let's see, that one's really tall, that one's really skinny, but these are all the same size, so let's try these. Wonder if I did a strip on the, that would be pretty. Do a couple strips. All right. Oh, that's the same ones. That's funny. So do it that way. That's cute. Okay. I like it. Hey, Mikey, she likes it. Alrighty. That's pretty. I should have done them closer together. You know, yeah, that's okay. Just do this one. I'll do this one this way. And then this side I'm going to do closer together because I'm going to cut these apart. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. That's pretty. those dry. And let's see, how many more? Are these all the same? Nope, I need to trim those down. Maybe, do I have 4 here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I do. Okay. So I can do those 4 in a strip. Nice. Okay, let that dry. And let's see, 2 left. So I don't need this. All right, let's see. So let's trim those down. So we'll do this one first. There's a nice panel. That's a nice panel. Yeah, those are going to be pretty for the card fronts. Yep. Nice. I like the way they feel even. Those would be pretty as bookmarks too. Alrighty, so now I have these strips. Let's see. I can open my pin. Alrighty. Let's look at these pieces that I have here. I could definitely do some strips on here. Maybe I'll just do some glue on these ones. Just binding strips, that would be pretty. You know what? Maybe I will. All right. Got a chunk of glue on there. Alrighty, so let's just line these up on here. That'll be pretty. Nice. So all just the binding strips. That'll be pretty. Very nice. All right. I like it. Yes, I do. I do. And while these are all together, then make sure they're all even Stevens here. Okay. Because while they're together, I can take another piece and lay it on there. press them all down while I'm moving them down. Perfect. All right. So now I could just add one more here. Perfect. Alrighty, so now I can trim that. I can trim this. Perfect. Nice. Trim that. So there's another nice edge. So there's two more. That's with the binding strips. That looks pretty neat, doesn't it? Alrighty. And what else? Let's see. These can go in my little scrap bin. Right there. Alrighty. Now, let's see. What do I have left here? Up. Alexa off. Okay, I've got more binding strips. Alexa off. There. Okay, so I can do more binding strip ones. So I may as well do this. Nice. All right, now I can glue that on this side. As a matter of fact, I'll just glue it right on this. Nice, all right. Alrighty, then I just gotta trim that off. I'm wondering if I should put another thin strip there. I trim this off though. That might be a nice idea. There. That looks pretty. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to do a tape border. I know I've got where's my roller tape? There it is. Alright. So I'm pretty sure that's perfect width for this. I think it is, but you know what? I think I better trim it first. Yep, and lay them on. Then I'll have more control over them. All right, that's pretty. Okay, so now I can do it. Make a tape border using these. Because then I can trim this up and use it on the inside of the cards. That'll be pretty. This is a really fun way to